I wanted to talk about flow and energy and understanding energy and share with you a little bit more about my thoughts on understanding energy and flow and what happens when we don't. Over the years, I've learned about different laws of the universe, and there's actually 12 universal laws uh, that really help you kind of understand how energy is governed and how it affects consciousness and reality and how it kind of operates in the universe. And one in particular is the law of perpetual transmutation in energy, which basically just means energy is always moving and transforming. Everything changes. That's the way how life is. We move along and things do not stay the same. Things are always moving and changing. And when we can start to really learn this and apply that where needed, then life tends to get a little bit easier. Because when we try to force things our way, if something happens and we want a certain outcome or we want to someone to act a certain way or do a certain thing in life, I have noticed that we can easily just butt heads with life is going to show you the opposite. Life will push you back. Life will give you a, a different outcome because you're forcing it. And when we can come to a place of flow and move with the energy as it moves, we tend to get better results and things work out easier for us. We're happier and less frustrated. So, understanding how energy is always moving, and when we can be in that more of a receptive place of feminine energy and be in flow. And yes, we can take inspired action to move things and do things with the flow of energy. Uh, then we can accomplish things so much easier. And this also works really well with like the energy of the universe with the astrology. I never really paid too much attention until I started to wake up and really paid attention to how once you start paying attention to the signs and astrology that may be going on at a certain time in a month, the new moons or the full moons or the eclipses, they all can tend to bring up different things in life collectively. And when we start to pay attention what is coming up, then we can move with that energy or we can address the things that might be blocking us getting in the way of us moving forward. So it's often a good idea to pay attention to the signs and things that are showing up for you and how you can move with that and address any issues as they come up. Um, Sometimes we have problems, or sometimes we have to ask ourselves, why is this not working out? What am I going up against? Um, what am I trying to accomplish here? And what seems to be in the way? Is it me? Is it my belief? Is it my will? Is it something outside of me? And start to pinpoint those things. So the number one thing that happens when we are not moving with the law of the universe of that energy and flow is resistance. So if you're feeling resistance of something not working out, then it's important to take a step back and reevaluate those things within you and try to figure out where is it that you are not allowing or not moving the direction where the energy is moving. And, you know, sometimes we just have to get out of like a lower vibration or a limited way of thinking and make sure we're not trying to force things. And when we shift out of maybe a lower vibration, then we can actually move up to a higher vibration. So, like, the truth is, you may realize, okay, my intention was not very good with this particular thing. So, therefore, because of that intention was not for the highest good for myself or the other person, then this is why it's not working out. So, being faced with your truth can dissolve the illusion. It can really show you um, thoughtfully, what needs to move or what needs to change and what needs to transform. So, this law of perpetual transmutation and energy is really at the basis for healing and alchemy when we can move through things and uh, shift and change the energy from a lower place to a higher place, from resistance to surrender, from love, from dissolving fear to love. So it's moving through that energy, transmutating it, alchemizing it, transforming it, and moving with the energy and flow. So we can, um, this universal law helps us pay attention to patterns and helps us move forward um, in a better place. Here in my piece, I'm just playing with flow. Pink is one of my favorite colors. And I just wanted to set the intention to play with the colors that I love and just be in a flow state. And that's the one of the best places to be when you are in a place of creation. Being in a place of creation is a place of play and no resistance is flow. So when you want to create something, I highly recommend that you just play, that you just let go with no expectations and allow whatever wants to come through without any judgment or criticism or negative uh, emotions. Stay in that higher state of vibration and let the energy move through you to create whatever it is you want to create. So I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you again soon.